Come boss. Come boss. Come boss. Come boss. Stick around a while. Grandfather homesteaded in 1909, about right over in there to the south, a couple miles there southwest, and then he sold his claim. He moved into Sorm because he was a merchant from Iowa originally, a lumberyard business, what they were in, and he was running part of the Sorm store. My grandmother, she said the card games were getting just a little too much in the cream station where Grandpa worked, so she thought it was time he went to the ranch and worked. So I guess I owe my roots to my grandmother more than anybody. My wife and I joined the ranch officially, I guess, in about 1972 after we had a brief stint in the Army there, where I was in the Medical Corps, second lieutenant in the Medical Corps. I always had a desire to have my own outfit someday, and I guess also when we got out of the Army, we came here basically for a couple weeks to help Dad hay and that, and we're still here. It's been a good 2 weeks. Well, I wasn't in the military as many years as some because I graduated from SDSU with a second lieutenant's commission, and we went from there. I was originally scheduled to go into the infantry, which I had applied for, and NOM was winding down, and so they sent us over to the Medical Corps, where we were stationed mostly in San Antonio at Fort Sam Houston. After I see, some of the things that go on in the Middle East and the freedoms that are eroded, I'm just really thankful to be over here in this country, and I really respect what our troops are doing for us over there, and I just hope that it's not all in vain. We're mostly a fall calving here anymore because of the workload, and we can calve more. We'll start our calving season about the 10th of August, and we try to be done by the 10th of October because of the colder weather. And being we're out on prairie and pasture like that, we use an airplane to check in the mornings and find out where the cattle are so that we cut down on some of our miles and that, and then we'll return to the ranch and get our tagging gear and our equipment and go out and weigh and tag the calves on a daily basis. Usually put on about 40 miles a day on the average on the four-wheelers and that. So the combination of the airplane and the four-wheelers have sure helped make life easier here. We can check waters and fences with the airplane, and we can probably, what I can do there in close to 30 minutes probably saves what it would take me all day to do. My vacation when I come back to the ranch and go to work. It's the quiet, the peacefulness, and it gives you time to think and plan for the next year. And we're all goal-oriented towards raising better cattle, taking care of that #1 product, the Angus cow. And we are all dedicated to agriculture and preserving our way of life, along with our environment, our stewardship of the land and that. It's the family element of it is what's most rewarding when the kids all come back home for holidays or to help work cattle and the grandkids and that, and it really makes you appreciative of what you have out here that a lot of families don't have in this country.